We're going to refer to the piecewise function that you see in front of you, and we're going to evaluate each statement as true or false. I'm going to circle all the true statements. So I'm going to provide you with a statement, give you about 5 seconds to determine whether you think it's true or false, and then move on to the next. The y-intercept of this function is 3, 0. You can see this is the y-intercept. The ordered pair is 0, 3, not 3, 0. The x-intercept is negative 2, 0. The x-intercept is negative 2, 0. But here's the tricky part. It has an open circle, which means it doesn't actually occur at that point. So there is, for this problem, no x-intercept. If this would have been shaded, and this would have been open still to make it a function, if this would have been shaded, then it would have been negative 2, 0. The function increases on the interval from negative infinity to negative 2. Remember, with increasing and decreasing in constant intervals, they're always described in terms of x values. So from negative infinity to negative 2 would be this piece of the function. Is it increasing? Remember, we decide if it's increasing or decreasing looking at it from left to right. From left to right, you'd be walking downhill, which is decreasing, not increasing. The function increases on the interval from negative 2 to negative 3. Well, I was trying to trick students here by looking at negative 2 and then negative 3 and wanted you to say, yep, that's what happens. Remember, if I was going to describe this increase in interval, this would actually be from negative 2 to 0, because it's in terms of x values. In terms of x values, not in terms of a y value. F of negative 2 is 2. This describes the x value, and this is the corresponding y value. So is negative 2 corresponding to positive 2? Is negative 2 corresponding to positive 2? You may say, oh, there's 2 answers. Remember, it's only the closed dot that actually is the point on the function. That is correct. Is f of 3, 0? This is your x, this is your y. So go to 3 for next. Does it match up with 0? 3 does not match up with 0. The slope of the line on the interval from negative infinity to negative 2 is negative 1. The slope of the line on the interval from negative infinity to negative 2 is negative 1. This is the section we've already identified as being an interval from negative infinity to negative 2. Is the slope negative 1? You have to evaluate that from left to right. When it's getting intersection points, I go down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. Down 1 is negative 1, over 1 is positive 1. Negative 1 over 1 is equivalent to negative 1. True statement. The end behavior. As I go to the far left, what's happening way over here? It is heading upwards. As I go to the far right, it is consistently staying on a value of 4.